Hi there, if it isn't me old friend Wallow.
And if it isn't my old friend King Bedwyr, ruler of the wee kingdom, what brings you to my far-flung forest, King?
Forgive the intrusion, Wallow, but I didn't know you put down your roots here. I've set forth on a mission to find the great and wise Arlen. I wasn't expecting to come across you.
I get that a lot. Well, now that you have, can I expect a pilgrimage of old friends from the kingdom coming to hug my trunk and rattle my branches?
Only if that's what you desire, Wallow. Otherwise, I can keep a secret.
Good. I'll stay put for the foreseeable time, but if I ever get the itch to return, can you promise the kingdom's gates will be open for an old tree like me?
They always have and always will be, Wallow.
I thank you, King. And as ever, should the wee kingdom need an ally to fight alongside it, all you have to do is raise your wee chins to the sky and call my name.
Many thanks, old friend, and I shan't forget the offer. Fare thee well for now.
Farewell, King.
Aye, if it isn't the rare beauty of the underground. How goes it, Mog?
Cool and quiet as always, King Bedwyr. How are things above ground in the land of noise and light?
Noisy and bright as ever, Mog.
I'd expect nothing less, King. To what do I owe the pleasure of this in-person visit?
Pure happenstance, Mog. I've set forth on a mission to find the great and wise Arlen. But now that I've run into you, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Well, I've never been called that before.
And it's true. It's always nice to see a friendly face on a walking trek so far from home.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a head of lettuce, would you?
A head of lettuce? No.
Darn! I was hoping I wouldn't have to venture out and find a vegetable patch today. It takes me 5 hours to go 10 feet, you know.
Hi, I know you're one methodical snail, Mog. Say, since I'm here, would you care for a piggyback ride?
A piggyback ride. It's been years since anyone offered me one of those. Don't mind if I do, King Bedwyr.
Very well then, hop on.
Okay, I'll be right there. Here I come.
Why don't I just pick you up, Mog?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, here we go. Ah, finally the great and wise Arlen.
It is I, and you, King Bedwyr III. What brings you to the fourth dimension?
The third? No. I'm King Bedwyr the First, Arlen.
Alas, wee lad, you are incorrect. There have been 3.
Oh, well then, where are the other 2?
You can confer with them using your mind's eye, as they exist in the right and left parallel dimensions to your own.
I see.
Do you?
Arlen, I've traveled all this way to find you, because I've a question that I can't seem to get to the bottom of in my own world.
Indeed, King. Your world is not accommodating to queries of the mind, heart, or the tummy. Go on.
I fear the wee kingdom has fallen under a terrible spell. Logic appears to have become illogical. Our history's been rendered fiction. The world is upside down.
I have long prophesied this day.
You have?
Indeed. Your enemies gather at your borders. Those who would oppose and topple you, surrounding now.
Who's behind the confusion, Arlen? What's causing all this?
The more important question is, do you suspect who's behind the confusion?
I have my theories.
Which are?
The evil wee dragon Emrick never seems to be far from the nucleus of trouble.
Emrick! Excellent guess, King. Do you have any ideas on how to stop this wayward dragon?
I don't.
Then the prophecy must play out. And in doing so, an unlikely hero will rise. A troll hero.
Wait, did you say a troll hero?
I did.
That's ridiculous. A troll couldn't possibly help save the wee kingdom. They're always, they're always trolling everyone. What good could a troll possibly do against a mean little dragon like Emrick?
Well...
Gruff! There you are! How about you and me go trolling?
Trolling? You mean playing tricks on the forest creatures?
Yeah, trolling is the best. And you know how us trolls love trolling.
I twisted my ankle reaching for a beehive this morning, Scruff. I don't think I'd be much good hiding or seeking.
Even better! That means I'll win. Yeah, let's play.
What kind of challenge is that? If you know you're gonna win because your opponent's injured, why play?
Duh. The answer's in the question, Gruff. Never underestimate the inimitable rush of victory.
What?
Never mind. Listen, the best cure for a tweaked paw is exercise. Let's walk it off.
Walk it off? But...
No buts. Come on.
Ow, 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 ow.
See? Don't this feel better?
Not really.
Bah, you'll see. Come tonight, you'll be hopping around like a little cub.
Oh, so I'll be making a fool of myself?
Yes! Everything will be back to normal, just like always.
Gee, thanks, Gruff. What would I do without friends like you?
Nah, don't sweat it, big guy. That's what trolls are for. Hey, what do you say we trot up to the king's castle and ask him about them open positions on the Wee Kingdom school board?
The school board? You mean he's gonna give us a paddling?
No, Gruff, pay attention. We could fill the open seats on the school board and start giving back to the kingdom through hard work and service.
Oh, did you say hard work? My ankle's still a little sketchy. I really don't know if I...
Nonsense. You're fine. We'll go up there and have one of them house dragons fan it for you with a wing.
Well, if you think...
I think. Come on.
I can hardly believe it! What a stroke of luck! Nay, a stroke of genius! After a whole lifetime of resenting and conspiring against the kingdom that bore me and bores me, I'm finally poised to overthrow Bedwyr's monarchy and seize power. Me, the little dragon who couldn't. I'll show them all. With the fearsome and powerful Scorch by my side, this land will fall under my rule like bowling pins against a cannonball. Hello, oh fearsome one.
Don't blow smoke under my wings, half-pint. For 10,000 years I've roamed this earth, scorching and blazing my way through generations of opposers. Why hast thou summoned me here at this late hour?
A dragon who gets right to the point. I like it. Allow me to introduce myself.
It doesn't matter who you are, Minnie-Mouth. It only matters what you want. Now, how did a runt like you acquire the power necessary to awaken me from my 1,000 years slumber on the highest mountaintops down to these crumbling castle ruins?
Oh, I see. It's like that then. Fine. We'll do this my way. You're under my spell, Scorch. I, Emrick the Mighty, have summoned you back to the borders of the Wee Kingdom for revenge.
The Wee Kingdom? Those tiny beings have never harmed anyone, and you appear to be one of them. What could you possibly have against the Wees?
I'll tell you what. They've taken a land that could be powerful, influential, legendary, and reduced it to their size. Mini-size. Bite size. But now I have you, and all the thoughts I've held, the feelings I've suppressed, and the plans I've kept mum can now be realized. With you, Scorch, I can at last lock up King Bedwyr in the cellar and take my rightful place on his throne.
You've got to be kidding me. Bedwyr's crown would fit you like a hula hoop. You're minuscule, insignificant, laughable.
That's what they all say, Scorch. And I can see I'll need to do some tweaking of your magic spell to get you fully on board with me and my destiny. Luckily, you possess a brain the size of a split pea. So once I do, the two of us will be unstoppable.
Aha. If I had a ruby for every time I heard what a team I'd make with some tiny tot, I'd be the wealthiest dragon in the world. Say, what have you got to eat around here besides yourself?
The rolling countryside is full of prey, Scorch. Take your pick.
I'm vegan. I eat a plant-based diet.
Plant-based? What kind of madness is that?
It's not madness. I'm conscious of my health.
What about dairy? Do you drink milk? Eat cheese? Enjoy a nice dessert from time to time?
I'm lactose intolerant.
Lactose? I don't believe my ears! What sort of mighty dragon eats sprouts, laps lentils, sips herbal tea?
This one. And what sort of carnivorous conqueror only grows to the size of a plump mosquito, with wings of a tsetse fly and fangs with the force of thumbtacks?
Why, I'll show you. When I wear the crown, I'll relegate you to the castle's basement.
With the way things look around here, soon the basement will be all you have, so we'll be roommates.
So be it then. Ours is an uneasy alliance, but an alliance nonetheless. And when all's said and done, the wee kingdom will know and fear both our names. But especially mine.
Howdy, King Bedwyr. Well, we didn't catch you at a bad time, did we?
No, Scruff. On the contrary, you've caught me at a very good time.
Great! Yeah, we want to ask you about...
And I want to ask you a question too.
You do?
I do indeed. Have either of you sensed anything strange going on around our kingdom?
Strange?
I noticed Miss Jabberwocky's pretzels are a little tougher than usual. I just figured she left them in the oven too long.
She ain't in trouble, is she? I love Miss Jabberwocky's snacks.
No, boys. Miss Jabberwocky's not in any trouble.
Phew. Good.
What concerns me is that the wee kingdom is in trouble.
The kingdom? How so?
Things are amiss. Upside down. I witnessed with my own eyes the dragon Venlata flying backwards over the castle this morning. And I saw Gurta on the gnome wave at his own reflection in a shop window on Main Street.
To be fair, King, those gnomes do act very peculiar most of the time.
And that ain't good.
I'm aware of that, boys. But upon waking by the dawn's light, I also witnessed our sky's clouds floating vertically on the wind, and the water of our stream freeze solid in mid-ripple on this perfectly warm day.
That's some pretty crazy stuff, King. Are you sure you're okay?
Of that I'm certain, Gruff. And I'd like you boys to keep your eyes peeled and your ears open. If there's dark magic afoot in the wee kingdom, we must not let it take enough of a hold to warp the minds and actions of our good wees.
I agree. We'll get to the bottom of it, King Bedwyr. And if anybody's pulling any funny stuff, we'll pull them in front of you and make them face the music.
Yeah!
Thank you, Louise. Now, what was it you came to ask?
It was about, oh, heck, I forget.
Wow! You think the king's right, Scruff? You think the kingdom's under some kind of hinky spell?
I think we're gonna find out, Gruff. After all, if you want something done right, you get a troll to do it.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah? What about a bear?
A troll with a bear's even better. Brains and brawn. Together, we're unbeatable.
Yeah!
Whoa! Watch out, Gruff. It's some kind of hornet or something.
Yeah! I'm allergic to stings. Get it away! Get it away!
Easy, you big oafs. I'm not a hornet. Look at me.
Oh no! It's even worse than a hornet! It's a wasp! Ooh, run, Scruff, run!
Oh, for crying out loud. Will you listen to yourselves? Stop for a second and breathe, you big maroon. I'm not an insect. I'm a pixie.
Oh, a pixie? Hey, Is it true that pixies know everything?
My, I didn't know you trolls had such a high appreciation for my kind.
Everything that's happening, I mean. Like, all the gossip and goings on, because you can fit in cracks and crevices where other prying eyes and ears can't?
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'd say that's fairly accurate.
Can you tell us anything about an evil spell or some such thing that's been cast over our land?
Oh, that.
That?
Yeah, that's bad news, you guys. We're entering dark times, as they say, and it's all because of an ostracized wee named Emrick.
Emrick?
You mean the little dragon who always runs his big mouth, then runs and hides when folks get mad?
That's him.
You mean to tell us that little Pipsqueak wields magic strong enough to plunge the whole kingdom into disarray? How's that possible?
He's growing up. Emrick discovered the key to our mirror land, the Kingdom of Doom, and he made contact with mighty dragon Scorch.
Scourge? You mean he's real? I thought that was a campfire story to scare little kitties.
Oh, Scorch is real, all right. And since Emrick unlocked the gateway between our worlds, he's indebted to that wee dragon. We may not like it, but he'll do whatever he's told. And right now, Emrick's telling him to do very bad things.
Look at this view. What incredible terrain. You know what this land needs, Skazzle? More fruit trees? Nah, not more fruit trees. We've got plenty of those. This land needs adventure. Adventure? Yep. Action, mystery, intrigue. You want to go rent a movie or something? No, Skazzle. I'm talking about real-life action. We need to shake things up. Our kingdom's peaceful and quiet and lush and beautiful, but where's the heart-pounding fun? My heart pounds pretty hard when I fly up to the top of one of those big old oak trees, Boyle. I know, but have you ever flown to the top of a tall oak tree because you were running from a hungry bear? Yeesh! Nope, see? That's my point. Our lives are comfy, but where's the risk? The high stakes. I know we're still young and all, but we need to test our mettle with a deep dive into the unknown. So, is that why we came up here, Boyle? You want a cliff jump? Not necessarily, but now that you mention it, that'd be one big dive, huh? Pshaw! Too bad we didn't bring the action cam helmet. That'd make one heck of a video. And I bet it'd really impress Kai. You're still stuck on Kai? Come on, Boyle. Just get the courage and ask her out already. It's been like months. I will. I'm just building up the nerve. I thought you wanted action, excitement, danger. Yeah, but I don't want embarrassment. What if she laughs at me, pokes fun at me, tells everybody I'm a goober? I mean, you are kind of a goober, Boyle. I know. See? But you say you want risk, high stakes. There they are. Just march right up to Kai and lay it all on the line. You mean face to face? Eye to eye? That's terrifying. Some wee of intrigue you are. What if the worst that can happen is she politely says no? That's the worst thing of it all, Skazzle. I couldn't bear that. I'd forever wonder if I said the wrong thing, or asked at the wrong time, or had a goofy look on my face, or smelled funny, or... Okay, this isn't doing you any good. You're obsessing, Boyle. You've got to loosen up a little, or a lot. And I really think this deep-seated desire for adventure you've got is really just a substitute for the jitters you feel when you think about Kai. You think so? I know so! Now, are you gonna dive into that river below us, or are we gonna fly back down? Let's stick with what we know. We'll fly down carefully.
I can't believe it, Gruff! Casting a magic spell on his own kingdom! What is Emrick thinking? What's that?
I don't know, but whatever it is, it's big and ugly.
Ugly? You're two to talk.
It's the tree! It talks!
And it grabs and squeezes too tightly.
Yikes! Stay back, Scruff. Don't get too close to that thing.
That won't do any good, interloper. The ground on which you tread belongs to me, and my reach can snare anything I see.
Oh no! It's a trap! I knew we shouldn't have walked home this way.
I wouldn't have walked home at all, but you can't fly.
Oh, blame it on me. Thanks, pal.
I'm always surprised how many folks turn on each other when faced with a supernatural wood witch.
Ooh, we gotta hand it to you. You got the element of surprise on your side.
Don't talk physics at a time like this, Scruff. Our lives are in danger.
Hush, Gruff. Let me handle this.
Oh, this ought to be good. Go on, troll. Handle this.
Okay. My name's Scruff, and this is my buddy Gruff. What's your name?
I'm Cassandra, End of Days.
Okay, Cassandra, End of Days. That's an interesting name.
You may call me Cassandra.
We didn't mean to bother you, Cassandra. We just got terrible news.
That's right. One of our wee dragon friends cast an evil spell on our land.
A wee wielding dark magic. Unheard of.
That's what we thought.
Emrick's always been a little weird, but we never thought he'd go this far and try to harm us. We don't know where to turn, but we want to save the day. We love our wee kingdom.
Love? Blech. Disgusting.
I hope I ain't speaking out of line, Cassandra, but would you help us?
Help you? Bah! You're lucky I don't eat you.
Please don't eat us. You don't want to eat us. Trust me. I'm a bear. Tough hide. Not yummy at all.
And a troll? Oh, forget about it. Talk about indigestion.
Woohoo! Even though we didn't free fall, that was one heck of a ride down the cliff face, Boyle. That it was, Skazzle. Thank goodness the wind stayed under us and didn't blow us into the rocks. Now that would have been an adventure to remember. Whoa! Hello there, Pixie.
At last! Someone around here knows what they're looking at when they see me.
I'd have guessed fruit fly, but hey, who's keeping score?
Then, let me guess. You two are out to defend the honor and survival of your kingdom?
That sounds so cool. I'd like to say yes, but we're just kind of roaming. Yep, we got the day to ourselves, with nothing to do but obsess on this cute little wee dragon named Kai that Boyle's been crushing on. Skazzle, enough.
So you haven't heard the news?
News? What news?
Your friend, Emrick, has cast a dark magic spell over the kingdom.
Emrick?
That's right. And he's joined forces with the mighty dragon Scorch, who will live up to his name if any wee gets in their way.
Are you serious? That's crazy! Why would Emrick want to blight his own homeland like that? Aside from the fact that we all hate him, the little jerk.
He wants revenge. He wants to make you all pay for alienating him. But most of all, beneath everything, he wants to be needed, wanted, loved.
And the way to go about that is by putting a spell on us? Think about it, Boyle. Would either of us ever respect Emrick without being under a magic spell? You're right, there's no way. Nope.
And Emrick also knows that, which is why he'll gladly settle for being feared over being loved.
Tell me, Pixie, because I feel pretty clear-headed, what does this magic spell do, and how can we defeat it? Yeah, because honestly, we don't want to fear Emrick or love him. We want nothing to do with him. Ditto.
I see. Well, unfortunately for your wee kingdom, thwarting this spell will not be so easy. Yet if you dedicate yourselves, there are some loopholes.
Kai! Tinkertoes! Thank you for coming at once, and please accept my apologies for summoning you wees at such an odd hour.
It's perfectly all right, Father. We're here to serve.
That's true. Anything we can do for you or for the kingdom, we're happy to oblige.
Well, I'm happy to hear that, Tinkertoes. You've always been two of our land's best and brightest, both of you. And as it so happens, there is something you can do for our kingdom.
There is? Tell us, Daddy, anything. We'll gladly do it, whatever it is.
Very well, Princess. I'm afraid there's big trouble brewing right here under our little noses.
Trouble? Here in the wee kingdom?
Oh, no!
Your wee neighbor Emrick is up to no good.
Emrick? You mean that annoying little dragon who sets off the fire alarms by burping smoke rings in school, but can't breathe fire proper?
And who swishes his tail like a sickle to chop off all the flower buds in Mrs. Hinky Dink's garden on his way to class?
Yes, girls, that's the Emrick of which I speak. He aims to destroy this land and remake it in his own image.
Oh no! What does this mean for you, Father? You're the king of the wee kingdom.
I imagine he has plans to overthrow me, and who knows what the eventual end will be.
We won't let him. We can't let him.
I was hoping to hear that sort of reaction from you, Tinkertoes. And that's precisely why I'm telling you girls. For if we're to save our precious wee kingdom, we'll need every last wee to rise up, shore up their defenses, and fight like they've never fought before.
We won't let you down, Father. You can count on us.
My sweet Kai, I've always been able to count on you for anything. You've made this wee king and father prouder than mere words can express. And though I'm loath to expose you, or any we, to danger, I'm more loath to let our homeland fall into the clutches of one who means it harm. Tell the others now, shout it from the highest rooftops, the wee kingdom shall live forever!
I can't believe this, Kai. Oh, my heart's still in my throat. My wings are clammy with sweat. Oh, we mustn't let Emrick bring harm to our kingdom no matter what.
We won't, Tinker Toes. And we have the element of surprise on our side. Emrick doesn't know yet we know. And you know how word spreads among us wees. The whole land will know in a matter of minutes.
You're right, but what if...
What if what, Tinker Toes?
Never mind, I don't even want to think about it.
But we can't keep secrets from each other. Not now. No matter how bad they sound. What is it?
I was just thinking, what if Emrick's not the only wee plotting against the kingdom? What if there are others? What if Emrick's just one small piece of a rising mutiny? And when we try to warn the others, what we'll really be doing is alerting our enemies that they have to strike now.
You were right. I wish you hadn't said anything.
See? Oh, it's a horrible thought. But it could happen.
It doesn't matter. We can't be afraid of our own species. We owe it to each other and every good wee out there. And there are a lot more good wees than bad to come clean and give warning.
You're right. It's just the chance we'll have to take. Let's start with Big Gurt, Boyle, and Scassel. They're troublemakers, all three of them, but troublemakers with hearts of gold.
Good idea. And we'll stand a better chance of finding them quickly if we split up. Let's go.
As my wee brother, I wanted you to know first, wee. Very soon, I'll be the new king of the wees.
The new king of the wees? What are you, having a costume party or something?
No, wee, no. I'm not having a costume party. I'm overthrowing Bedwyr. I'm taking control of our land and our destinies.
By George, big brother. That sounds right crazy. Are you sure you ain't got fever?
What? No, I don't have a fever. I've been plotting and planning this for a long time. And now the chips have finally fallen into place for me to make my move.
Wait, so if you're the new king, I'm the king's brother?
That's right, wee. You're going to be the king's brother.
Well, I'll be gobsmacked. Is there like a title for that or something? Something snappy I can call myself?
Yes, there is. With the crown atop my head, you'll henceforth be regarded as a duke.
Duke, wee. Oh, if only Mum could see me now.
She'd probably still think you were gormless.
Hey, that's not nice.
No one ever said power was polite, wee. Now, my question to you is, are you with us or against us?
Who's us?
Me and my friend. I'll reveal his name when the time is right and not before. Now, I'll just ask you this once more. Are you with us?
I ain't got nothing else to do. Sure.
That's my brother. Okay, you stay put and hang tight. And don't say anything about this to anyone. I'll be in touch with instructions if necessary. Soon will come a glorious dawn.
Man, Scazzle, this is a real weight on my shoulders. You think that pixie was telling us the truth about a spell in the kingdom? Seemed legit to me, Boyle. What do you want to do now? I want to warn Princess Kai is what I want to do, but I don't want to scare her. Maybe we should try and take care of this mess ourselves. What do you think, buddy? I think it sounds dangerous. Exactly. And that's just what we're looking for. No, that's just what you're looking for. I'd have been just fine finding a tall tree to take a nice nap in. But no, you've got to go cliff jumping or asking out the king's daughter. Hey, I did not ask out the king's daughter. Yet. Well, not yet. But you wanna. First things first, Skazzle. If Pix was right, pretty soon there won't be a wee kingdom to show Kai a nice time in. We can't let that happen. No doubt. What do you say we go find that little runt Emrick and, well, you know, and clash with the mighty Dragon Scorch? I don't think so. No, confrontation's not the way to go right now. We need to be smarter about this. Wanna tell somebody? Yeah, let's find Riley. He'll know what we should do.
That Cassandra End of Days was one creepy lady, Scruff.
You can say that again. Or whatever she was.
I'm just glad we got out of there in one piece. Or either 2 pieces.
I'm with you. Let's find the others. We're in way over our heads.
You're always in over your head, Scruff. You're a troll.
That was so funny, I forgot to laugh.
So you think you'll laugh later? Or
Greetings, creatures. No need to fear. I'm Wallow, close ally of King Bedwyr.
Oh, sheesh. I thought it was another one of them wood witch thingies.
Good witch, you say? So you came across old Cassandra, eh?
Did we ever? She threatened to grab us up and eat us. And all we wanted was a little friendly help.
Ah, yes. She can be quite difficult if you catch her at the wrong time.
I'd like to know when the right time is, because she seems like she's like that all the time.
It's a small window, but she has her pleasant moments, I assure you.
Wallow, we need help. Someone's cast an evil spell over our kingdom.
Bedwyr's kingdom? Nobody will harm the king while my roots are still grown in this soil. Tell me, Bear, who dares do such a thing?
Well, we don't know.
We were hoping to run into somebody who could help us.
I see. Well, I'm a bit removed from the kingdom's epicenter, but you'd be surprised what I hear through my roots. I can detect and decipher speech patterns for up to 8 miles radius. And I can tell when the speaker is happy, sad, tired, or angry too.
Wow, that's incredible!
Have you heard anything about a magic spell, Wallow?
Not yet, but I'll keep my roots in deep. If I hear anything at all, I'll let you boys know.
Thanks!
Don't mention it. I'd do anything for Bedwyr. Oh, and you boys can do me a favor too. Don't tell anyone else I'm out here, okay?
Okay, Wallow. If that's what you want, we won't say anything.
It's just that I'm trying to relax in the peace and quiet, and I've already had 3 visitors today. This is more talking than I've done in the past 20 years.
Gotcha. We'll keep our traps shut.
Could we not use the word traps, Scruff? It kind of creeps me out.
I've heard much about you, Blister. Despite that overbearing big brother of yours, you've managed to carve out quite a name for yourself here in the Wee Kingdom.
It's true. Not every wee dragon has a king in their family. In fact, I'm the only member of my family tree who hasn't yet won the crown.
Isn't that something? I'd say your turn is coming, wouldn't you?
Are you kidding me? I'd love to be king.
What would you say if I told you that you could be?
I'd say you're crazy. Bedwyr's only in his first reign. Our father, Porgium, enjoyed 4 consecutive reigns, and his father before him, Cornelius, sat on the throne from childhood to old age. Bedwyr's gonna be around a long, long time.
But if he's not?
Is that a hypothetical question?
No. As we speak, there is a coup in motion to remove your brother from power. And the wee dragon Emrick is its driving force.
Emrick? That little goof? How could he possibly stage a coup?
With the use of dark magic, that's how. He's cast a spell over this land, and he'll continue to up its intensity until the townsfolk turn against your brother for being unable to fulfill his kingly duties and protect them. When that happens, Emrick himself will assume the throne, unless that is, you want it.
Why are you telling me all this, Scorch?
Because I detest that wee dragon. Alas, he used his magic to rouse me from my 1,000 years slumber, and so I find myself indebted to him. His word I cannot betray. And while your brother and I have never seen eye to eye, I far prefer the legitimate monarch lead this kingdom than the ridiculous imposter like Emrick.
I can't argue that now, can I?
So, we have a deal then? If Emrick does succeed in overthrowing your brother Bedwyr, you'll step up and claim the wee kingdom throne as its rightful heir?
Sure, sounds cool to me.
Okay, I got another one for you. Check this out. So, I was just reading a story about dragons the other day. It just seemed to drag on and on. Get it? I said it seemed to drag on and on.
I really hate it when comedians laugh at their own punchlines.
Oh, right. Gotcha. I don't do that all the time or nothing. I was just trying out some new material on you. I never told that one in public before. What do you think?
So-so.
Yeah, I'm still tweaking it. It'll get better, trust me.
Ralph, I came to see you for a reason.
Oh yeah? You want to book me? I can perform at children's parties, grown-up parties, holiday parties, bar mitzvahs, you name it. I got jokes for every occasion.
I'm sure you do, but I have something very important to ask you. Will you stand beside me as I overthrow King Bedwyr and seize control of the wee kingdom?
Wow, that is a biggie. You mean like a bodyguard or something?
Something like that. I have the mighty dragon Scorch to fend off any rebels who might not like my plan. Now, I need some muscle looming by my side to dissuade anyone from trying to harm me as I prepare to wear the crown.
Mind if I fire off a joke or two as I protect you, Emrick?
No, Ralph, tell all the jokes you like. Just stick with me and make sure nobody does me harm.
Okay. Hey, I got another one for you. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Dragon.
Dragon who?
Dragging your feet again?
Riley, we need your help.
I say, doesn't everybody? What's up, Boyle?
The wee kingdom's been attacked by dark magic. We could lose everything if we don't find a way to break the spell.
Sounds like a real pickle. What do you want from me?
We know you keep your nose to the underground, and if anything's afoot on land, you know about it. Where can we find wee Emrick and his henchman, the mighty Scorch?
Whoa! Did you say Scorch?
Yes. Emrick awakened him from his slumber, and now they're working together to topple our kingdom.
I see. You know, guys, I'm gonna have to take a hard pass on this one.
A hard pass? What do you mean, a hard pass?
I mean, my name's Paul, and that's between y'all.
Your name's not Paul. It's Riley. We've known you for years. Forget it, Skazzle. He's not gonna help us. He's too afraid.
Afraid? Who you calling afraid, we?
You, Riley. But it's okay. We understand. We do? Yes, we do. This is serious stuff we're facing. The stakes are high. Lives hang in the balance. Anyone who stands up to those two never-do-wells might be charged a cinder on the spot. I can't blame Riley for wanting no part of it. Well, I can. What happened to all for one and one for all?
I never said that.
That's right, Skaz. He didn't. Oh, whatever.
Hello there, little pixie. Mind if I ask you a question?
That's why I'm here. What's on your mind, Wee?
I'm trying to locate some friends of mine, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. Maybe you've seen them.
Perhaps. Tell me, who are they?
Boyle, Skazzle, and Big Gurt.
Ah, the Intrepid Three.
You know them?
Of course! I'm Pix the Pixie. I know most everything around and most everything going on.
Oh, well, I'm...
Princess Kai, daughter of the beloved King Bedwyr.
Yes! Tell me, Pixie, do you know how we can stop the wee dragon who put a spell on our kingdom?
I'll tell you, you can't do it alone, Princess. You'll need help. Friends you can trust. Eyes behind your back.
I know! That's why I'm looking for those wees.
Have you ever considered combating dark magic by teaming with a magical pixie?
Not before now.
Come, Kai. We have much to discuss. Walk with me. Kai, the middle of summer is always a more perilous time in regards to the practice of magic. The summer solstice, also called midsummer, happens twice a year when one of the Earth's poles tilts toward the sun. Many of our world's cultures mark this occurrence with ceremonies, rituals, and rites.
So, are you saying Emrick's magic is more powerful because of the summer solstice?
Yes! The most powerful concentrated energy in the universe is still the sun. And it's no coincidence that Emrick has chosen to attack now. The strength of the magic that he's harnessed when cast at this time will be doubled by the incomparable power of the sun.
Oh no! How will we ever defeat him? How will we save our kingdom? How will we protect my father?
With the power of the mind, Kai. And when we put enough strong-willed minds together, working in tandem, there's nothing we can't do. And no magic we can't reverse.
So you're saying we can defeat Emrick just by wanting it bad enough?
Not alone, but together and adhering to the rules of magic, yes! Now come, let's find those friends of yours and strengthen the king's defenses against those who would hasten its fall.
Will you join us, Pix? Will you help us battle Emrick's magic?
Why, I thought you'd never ask.
Hey, big brother, long time no see.
Blister, what brings you to my castle after all this time? And with this savage by your side, no less.
Savage? Why? Because I grew to full size? That's hardly a trait to hold against me, King.
Oh, I don't hold your size against you, Scorch. It's your affiliation with that no-good Emrick I hold against you.
Our partnership is one of pure convenience, I assure you. Emrick woke me from my 1,000-year slumber. As a result, I'm obliged to side with him, but not forever.
Your excuses are just that. Excuses! It's our actions that matter. Why have you come to darken my doorstep today, and with my wee brother in tow?
Well, I was out walking, I ran into Scorch here. We got to talking and he mentioned the trouble our kingdom's in. The thought occurred to both of us that if anything were to happen to you that vacated the throne, I'd be the rightful next in line.
What are you saying, Blister? You want my crown?
No, Bedwyr, not at all. You're my big bro, and I love you. I could never do for our kingdom the things you've done, and in such a short time.
But if, for instance, circumstances beyond our control took over the picture, King, the wee kingdom would need a leader.
And Emrick couldn't lead his way out of a wet paper bag.
Not if he had a red-hot sword in his hand.
You'll hear no argument from me there. Well, if you haven't come to take me crown, and you have no sworn allegiance to Emrick, what then? What is it you two want?
If Emrick's magic is indeed strong enough to topple you, King, you still have it within your power to name your own successor. Before Emrick can forcefully remove you, you can name Blister as your new king.
And once Emrick's vanquished, I'll give the crown back. And you can be king again. What do you think?
I think that's one of the most asinine plans I've ever heard. In all my years.
Oh, so, no then?
With all due respect, Blister, you've never been much of a leader. How can I be sure you yourself are not under mind control by these wrathful hooligans?
That's easy. Am I under mind control?
I'm so glad you found me, Boyle. I've been convinced I was losing my mind. The rain was falling upwards. I was seeing dolphins in street puddles. The trees were doing synchronized dance moves.
It sounds kind of cool when you put it like that, Big Gurt.
Well, it all makes sense now. Who knew a magic spell could alter our reality like that? Just a little at first, then more and more, until the whole world feels upside down and you start questioning your sanity.
I didn't know Emrick was as powerful as he is. I guess he's had a lot of time in exile to perfect his dark magic. For a wee dragon, he's pretty darn mighty.
Yeah, and if he's got that big behemoth Scorch on his side, he's pretty much unbeatable.
Nobody's unbeatable, Big Gurt. And it's gonna take a lot more than two goofballs like Emrick and Scorch to destroy the wee kingdom.
What do you want to do? How can we help the kingdom?
First, we need to find Princess Kai and make sure she's safe and sound.
You still have a thing for the princess, huh?
I do not have a thing for that princess. I just want to make sure she's okay is all.
Uh-huh.
Oh, whatever. Come on, let's fly by the North Shore. She likes the waves up there.
Check out the Point Break on the North Shore, Tinkertoes. I'd love to be down there hanging 10, but duty calls. I've certainly had my rebellious years under my dad's reign, and there've been times when I really resented being the king's daughter. But when it comes down to it, I'd fight to my last breath for my father's crown and our land's security.
I know you would, Kai. And with the help of all your friends, I think we can stop that rotten Emrick in his wee tracks.
I hope you're right.
I know I'm right. You're a wee, Kai. Wees never back down and never say die. Now come, let's find the others and get ready to defend your turf like your life depends on it. 'Cause it kinda does.
No pressure or anything, right?
Well, if it isn't our old nemesis, Emrick.
Nemesis? You have some guts calling me that to my face, King Bedwyr.
I called him as I seed him, we, and I see you as an enemy of this land, through and through.
Well then, since we're dispensing with formality up front, I see no reason to beat around the bush. I'm taking your throne, and I'm taking your kingdom. You can realize you're beaten and walk away of your own accord, or try to fight and martyr yourself on the rocks that will build my monument. For I am Emrick the Great. Bow now, and forever hold your peace.
Ha! You've been playing too much make-believe, Emrick. The wees of this land will never follow you. They don't trust you. They don't respect you. They don't like you. And they never will.
We'll just see about that, King. Ralph, handle my light work.
Don't mind if I do, Emrick. I love warming up a captive audience. Why is it so easy to guess a dragon's weight? Anybody? Anybody? 'Cause they come with their own scales! Get it? I said they come with their own scales!
For crying out loud. Where's Scorch when I need him?
Scorch, you say? Oh, he's with my little brother Blister.
Your brother? Whatever for?
It's ingenious, really. They're hatching a plan to prevent you from sitting on my throne. So, even if you do away with me this instant, Blister will come forward to claim his heritage and take the crown, and you'll still be on the outside looking in.
Nonsense. I roused Scorch from his 1,000-year sleep. That means he's beholden to me. He cannot disobey or connive. He must do as I command.
I don't think he got that memo, Emrick. You have backstabbers in your ranks, and I have a land full of devoted wees. You're one against an army. I'd turn tail and go back from whence you came if I were you, before this gets ugly.
Ugly? Look in the mirror if you want ugly, Bedwyr. I'm taking over this kingdom, whether you like it or not, and whether anyone has anything to say about it or not.
If it's a fight you want, Emrick, it's a fight you'll get. This means war.
Is that an official declaration, King?
It is.
So be it. Ralph, attack!
Alrighty, time to bring out the big guns. Why do dragons sleep during the day?
I don't know. Why do dragons sleep during the day?
So they can fight nights! Get it? So they can fight nights. I have more where that came from. Do you think I can perform for the king's court sometime?
This could be a long and costly war.
Here we are! Riley! You're a tough dragon to find. There's big trouble above ground.
So I hear. What do you want me to do about it?
Well, we want your help. You've had lengthy battles with the mighty regimes throughout the centuries, and you're still here to tell the tales.
Yeah, only I don't. I like to relax these days. Even dragons get old. You know what I mean.
We know what you mean, but you're the most powerful dragon we know. Besides that monster Scorch, and we're gonna need some miracle if we're gonna save the Wee Kingdom.
Save the Wee Kingdom? You're on that trip too? Listen, you guys, these jokers Boyle and Skazzle already came by here asking about this stuff. I passed on them, and I'm gonna pass on you too. My fighting days are behind me.
But Riley...
No, but Rileys, I'm done. And every time I try to get out, you try to pull me back in.
Because you're a warrior. We know what you can do against an adversary. And listen, Emrick and Scorch may not know about your underground lair now. But if they topple Bedwyr and take the Wee Kingdom's throne, you can bet your last scale they'll find out about it.
And when they do, they'll flush you out and run you off. Or worse yet, they'll force you into service for them.
And how lousy would that be? Stepping and fetching for a goofball king like Emrick?
Or taking orders from a vicious beast like Scorch. Preparing his meals, cleaning his pen. There'd be no end to the what's the word?
Indignation.
Yeah, that. Any way you cut it, it's no good, man.
For the last time, you guys, I'm out. This is why I don't venture above ground no more. Too much drama. Who needs it?
Well, I'm not a natural-born Wee, and Gruff's not a natural-born Wee, but we're both Wees at heart.
That's right. We're Wee sympathizers.
And we're not turning our backs on the Wee Kingdom. If there's one thing we know, it's that this world's better with Wees in it. Come on, Gruff, let's get out of here.
Excuse me, great sage?
Who goes there?
It's me, Blister.
Blister? The runt brother of our beloved King Bedwyr?
Yeah. I mean, I like to call myself his wee brother, but, yeah, that's me.
What brings thee to the wisdom tree?
Well, I need a little clarity. They're planning to overthrow Bedwyr and take control of the kingdom, Sage.
They?
As in the wee dragon Emrick and his crony Scorch. Only Scorch isn't too keen on it, but he's indebted to Emrick, since Emrick woke him up from his 1,000-year sleep or something.
What is this, a soap opera?
No, it's true, Grey Sage, it's all true. If I don't do something, they're gonna topple the wee kingdom, and then I might end up with the crown. If my brother has the time to name me as his successor, which I'm not even sure he wants to do.
You mean this is a true story?
Yes, that's what I'm telling you. And if I end up as king, a resistance will probably rise. I mean, folks hate Emrick. They won't be happy if he uncrowns my brother. At that point, the only thing I'll be able to do to keep him happy is to give the crown back. That is, if Bedwyr's still around to take the crown back, which isn't guaranteed, since we don't know exactly what Emrick's planning to do.
'Tis a tangled web you weave, Wee.
Tell me about it. What can I do, Sage?
You can stop being such a wimp, for one. Why are you standing down and allowing these things to happen to your land and your family?
I don't know. Emrick's plans were already in motion when Scorch came and told me about it.
And you think that's a good enough reason to accept events as they are and wait for them to play out?
Well,
My dear Blister, what one Wee does, all Wees do. And the resolve of one Wee reflects the resolve of all. If your reaction to such injustice is to stand by and permit it, I'm afraid it is already done.
Oh.
However, if you choose to rise up and fight against this tyranny, you do so with the strength of the entire Wee bloodline at your back. The outcome is already written, but the choice is yours forever. The berries on this side of the island are delicious, Blister. I'll have to return sometime to eat the rest. I'll bet they're simply scrumptious toasted.
I'm glad you like 'em, Big Eye. They're all yours.
Did you find the old friend you came to see?
As a matter of fact, I did. I did indeed. Now let's hurry back to the castle. I don't want to miss the fireworks.
Arlen, the time approaches. Lo, the hour of my discontent. The wayward wee you told me of, Emrick, intends to move on my throne tonight.
Ah, the prophecy's fulfilled. Have you made the other wees aware?
I have, but Emrick's enlisted the aid of the mighty dragon Scorch. He alone could halt any wee who stands against him with one puff of his fiery snout.
Unless all wees rise up and move at once, then your sheer numbers shall emerge victorious.
But I love my wees, and I love our kingdom. Our land is rich and bountiful, but other lands can also be settled. Would it not be easier to acquiesce and leave willingly, of our own accord, before this conflict boils over?
Would it not be easier to stand idly by and allow evil forces to take whatever they wish, anytime and anywhere, under the guise of safety? If all of recorded history chose the easier path when faced with tyranny, a dark world it would be. But those who opt to steel themselves against such monstrosities win eternity.
Boyle, Big Gurt. I guess you've heard the good news.
Good news? What good news?
That King Bedwyr's reign is at its end of days. A new head will soon wear the crown. Mine.
You? Leader of the Wee Kingdom? Balderdash! Nobody'd go for it.
As if they have a choice. I told you, Wees, not to mess with me, didn't I? I warned you not to turn up your snouts at me, but you didn't listen. Now it's finally come to this. The littlest wee, marginalized for a lifetime, becomes the biggest wee of them all through his own force of will.
Dude, you're wee crazy.
One wee crazy, two wee sane, is that it? We'll see. I'll tell you what. Bow down to me now, and I may spare you the stocks later.
Emrick, we came to try and talk you out of this cockamamie plan of yours before it's too late.
Too late? Too late, you say? It's far too late, Boyle, as your king will soon find out. For my dragon, the mighty Scorch, moves against the monarchy as we speak. And by the dawn's light, my wee rump will warm the throne.
This is it, Blister. Emrick's orders are to protect the castle at all costs. If anyone tries to get past us, you know what to do.
I do?
Yes, you do. We talked about this. Emrick says, finish them swiftly.
He does?
Why are you waffling? You're not wimping out now, are you?
Wimping out?
Is there an echo in here, or what? Get your head together, Blister. You'll soon be the king. Have you prepared your address?
You mean like my mailing address? It'd just be the king's castle, Roy.
I know what's going on here. You've got cold feet.
It's kind of hot in here, actually.
I don't mean literally, Blister. You're nervous, afraid. It's understandable.
It is?
Yes, it is. Just calm down and breathe. This'll all be over before you know it.
Phew, good.
You guard the south entrance drawbridge. I'll watch the stairs. And remember, let no wee pass.
I'll do my best.
Can you do a little better than that?
I'll try.
Fair enough. Halt! Go no further, Princess Kai. You're not welcome here.
Not welcome, but my father runs this land and everything within its borders. These steps are ours just as much as they're yours.
Even more so, actually.
It doesn't matter. There's a new king in town.
Oh, yeah? What's his name?
His name is Emrick the Great.
Emrick the Great? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
That is pretty dumb.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know what to do, Kai. There I was, sleeping peacefully, dreaming away the years when a little wee rousted me, and now here we are, about to overthrow the kingdom that's never hurt anybody.
Why are you doing it, Scorch?
I have no choice. Legend has it that the one who wakes the mighty dragon from 1,000 years' slumber wields the power to command that dragon. For as long as he or she chooses, I'm basically Emrick's servant for as long as he wants to command me.
That doesn't sound like fun.
It's not, trust me. But what can I do?
Have you ever thought about defying the spell?
Are you kidding me all the time? But legend also has that the mighty dragon who defies its master commands will lose its mighty dragon status and become a wee dragon.
So, what's so bad about that? Look at me. I'm a wee, and I'm perfectly happy.
But you're also a king's daughter. You're a princess. I'd be a pauper, like Emrick. And look at him. He's miserable.
Emrick's miserable because he's petty, vindictive, and envious of everyone around him. He makes excuses for his own shortcomings and blames others for his unhappiness.
He's the textbook definition of a loser.
That's right. But you're not, Scorch. You've been an awesome dragon since the day you were hatched. And you'll take those awesome qualities with you through any twist or turn this life throws your way. Because that's who you are. You have strength, character, resolve, and an unmatched work ethic that ensures you'll rise to the top and succeed at anything you put your mind to. You're a great dragon, Scorch, and I know I speak for all wees when I say it's been an honor and a privilege to know you and play some small part in your legend.
Wow, nobody's ever said anything so nice to me before.
Well, they should have, and you deserve a lot better than a meanie like Emrick bossing you around and telling you to do bad things to folks who respect you. It only hurts you in the end.
That's right. You're a mighty dragon, Scorch. You're in charge of your own destiny. And don't let any wee or any legend tell you otherwise.
You know, you're right. I do deserve better. Then I'm gonna get it.
How dare those wees come to try to change my mind? They've never liked me. They've always been out to get me. Resentful of my natural talents, my smarts, my looks. They've dedicated their whole lives to keeping me down, to holding me back. Well, no more. Tonight, I assume the throne and lead this wee kingdom into the future. Scorch, gather the townsfolk and bring me my crown. Scorch! Scorch!
King Bedwyr, thank you for seeing us. I'd like to apologize for all the trouble we caused.
Don't be silly, Blister. The wee kingdom is safe, and the monarchy is secure. And what's this king business? I'm your big brother.
You're my big brother, the king, and I won't even pretend to take part in betraying you ever again.
Well, you didn't need to say it, but it's much appreciated, Blister.
I'd like to apologize too, King.
Oh? Now your apology I'd like to hear, Scorch.
For centuries, I've existed in harmony with you wees, until Emrick woke me from my slumber, and though you've always been friendly to me, I allowed my mini tyrant to poison my mind against you. For this, I am ashamed.
As well you should be, Scorch. Although you did provide a contingency for my overthrow with my baby brother here, and for that, I am grateful.
It doesn't excuse the strain I put you through, King. I only vow never to take league against you again, and I won't.
I appreciate that, dragon. And just so you know, bygones will be bygones. Consider yourself welcomed in our land, as you always have been.
Many thanks, King Bedwyr.
Oh, hail King Bedwyr, and long live the wee kingdom!
Arlen, what brings you all the way here from the fourth dimension?
I sense when I am needed, princess, and your world needs calming.
Well, I won't argue with that. Where's Emrick?
Emrick is gone for now. His attempted overthrow being unsuccessful, he's licking his wounds and polishing his pride in a faraway land.
Serves him right. That'll teach him to mess with his own kind.
Alas, he'll be back. His issues run deeper than one simple defeat can solve.
Well, the wee kingdom will always be our home. And when that no-good Emrick does come back, we'll be ready for him.
There you are, Riley. I've searched everywhere for you.
I say, I'm hearing that more and more these days. Oh, what do you want, Emrick?
What do you want? Now, is that the way to greet an old friend you haven't seen in forever?
It is when you don't want to talk. I'm down here for a reason, you know.
Yes, and what a smart move it is, too. We all need a base of operations that's unencroachable to the enemy. What better location than deep underground?
That sounds like an offer I don't want.
But you haven't even heard it yet.
And I don't wanna. I know about your attempted coup in the wee kingdom, and I don't want any part of that trouble. Get lost, Emrick. You and your buddy both. Beat it.
How rude. You haven't even given Ruff here a chance to entertain you. He's world class. The best stand-up Dragadian in all the land.
Dragadian? You just make that up?
Yes. Do you like it?
No.
I do. There's never been a Dragadian listed on the marquee before. Can I use it?
Certainly, Ralph. It's yours. Stick with me and you'll go far.
Yeah, that sounds trustworthy.
Ralph does trust me, Ryle, because he's a true friend. Ralph, why don't you tell our friend Riley here a joke?
That's okay. I'm a lousy audience.
Nonsense. You haven't even heard him perform. Go ahead, Ralph. Hit him with a good one.
Okay, how come all dragons hate it when you throw them a birthday party?
I don't know. Why?
'Cause it's impossible for a dragon to blow out the candles. Get it? They can't blow out the candles.
Ah, I get it.
We did it, you guys! We defeated Emrick and saved the wee kingdom.
We sure did. And now it's my absolute favorite time of year. Christmas time.
I love me some Christmas.
You just love Christmas trees, Gruff. Do us a favor and don't climb them, huh? You broke so many ornaments last year, I'm surprised there were any left to decorate with.
Whoops, my bad.
Ask her, Boyle. Shh, not now.
Ask her what?
You're a total blabbermouth. You know that, Skaz? Duh. Who doesn't know that? Princess Kai, would you like to be my date to the Wee Kingdom Christmas dance?
The Christmas dance? Oh, Boyle. No one's ever asked me to the Christmas dance before.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have.
Yes.
What? Did you say yes?
She said yes, Boyle.
Yes, I'd love to be your date to the dance.
You would? How many times does the girl gotta say it, Boyle?
Seriously?
Yes, I would.
Woohoo! All right. We're gonna have so much fun.
I don't doubt it. I can't wait.
Me neither. Say there, Pixie. You got a date to the big dance?
Me? No, I don't do dances.
Well, what do you say you and me dip our noses in a little eggnog, find somebody to dance with, and cut the rug?
Hey, that's a great idea. You two would make great buds.
He and I? Oh no, surely you're mistaken. Besides, I don't dance, I hover.
Well, so do I. We'll work out an air routine, knock 'em dead. I bet you we could nab first place in the dance-off.
Hey, I have an idea. Why don't we all go together?
Yeah, let's do it.
No can do.
Deal. That'll be a blast.
Okay, what a day it's turned into. We're gonna have such a great time. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas!
And a happy wee year.